Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Daryl, aka the D, from the Simply Incredible podcast. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is Fred from Fred Hall Direct Edition. So, welcome to the channel. When I heard my boy Daryl was doing, I think like a 2,000 subscriber contest, I definitely had to enter that because Daryl has always been a good friend of mine, a great guy. Hey, if you haven't received your stuff, it's in the mail. Okay, I got a lot of people that I'm trying to you know, get out this kind of stuff too. But Daryl, your stuff is in the mail. Tat, your stuff is in the mail. But this is going to be a Simply Incredible podcast appreciation video. So you guys ready? Yeah, the boys, of course, are screaming in the background. I have no rest. You ready? All right, let's go. Had to stop and refuel. I got a child that's allergic to cheese. So he has cheese allergies. So I fixed him cheeseless pasta, which is basically butter and chicken. As you can see, Michael over there killing it. So he actually likes it. So I definitely had to stop and refuel. And for Daddy, I fixed a nice salad for work. Fixed a nice salad for the family. That's not all the toppings on there. I'm actually gonna put some onions and some croutons and all that kind of stuff on there. We got some chips for lunch. So very cool. We feel, hey, we don't do that. Another salad, and check this out. This is Alfredo sauce with a little bit of chicken in there, made from scratch. So the family's gonna eat good tonight. They're greedy just like me, and yeah, we definitely have to stop and refuel. Be sure to check out some of my latest videos. One is Domino, the other is Fred Jr.'s Day Off. You have SmackDown, and you also have Demolition Man. And take a scroll down and watch some of my earlier videos, like my vacation at Daytona Beach. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you later. Peace. And this episode of Direct Edition and the Simply Incredible podcast is brought to you by everybody's favorite, My Faith Thoughts Mall from China. Alright, so you know how we do on this channel. You know how we do on this channel. Let's get into some comics. Alright, so I know one of the things my big brother wanted to know was what got you into comics. Actually, I saw Metarog's video. That's how I knew he was doing a contest. So shout out to Metarog. But what got me into comics was this, which is very cool. Which is the comic cards of the 1990s. On House of Cards, I didn't show you guys these. This is my DC set of cards. I don't know if I have the complete set, but this taught me a lot about DC Comics. Definitely was a big fan of Marvel, but this definitely gave me a real good background on DC. As you can see, I love Wonder Woman. You got Cheetah. You got Lex Luthor. Just all kind of awesomeness, awesome sauce in this. Wow, I could sit and look at these for days. I just pulled these out just for this video, and this is what really got me into comics. This is awesome. Just awesome. Look at Black Lightning. Oh, Black Hawk? No, Black Lightning. Very cool. Just gonna let you guys see a little bit more. Remember these? It's like a trip down memory lane. Look at Firestorm. That's the Wolverine-ish looking Firestorm. Green Lantern. Look at Guy Gardner. Such a butthole. Just awesome. Just awesome. Awesome, awesome. But yeah, that's what got me into comics. So let's keep going. So I know you were saying show us some stuff that you love besides comics, and this is what I actually love. Wrestling DVDs, I collect these. These are awesome. This is the rise and fall of WCW. Very cool. Then you have the greatest wrestling managers. You know what I'm saying? That's very cool. You got DX. Suck it. Very cool. Definitely love this.
This.
Then you got Feel Like My Sexy Fingers saying director video. Top 50 superstars of all time. If that doesn't take you down memory lane. And the reason why I'm showing this is because me and D both have a love of wrestling.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? You got some classic characters. Roddy Piper, Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, Ricky Steamboat, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, the toughest son of a in wrestling besides Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that is Harley Race. You got Sergeant Slaughter, Triple H, Jake the Snake. You got Kane, Dusty, The Big Show, R.I.P. Eddie Guerrero, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. You got the Junkyard Dog, John Cena, Edge, who is one of my personal favorites, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Jack Briscoe, the Iron Sheik, Bali, Rick Rude, and the $1 Million Man. Did I leave out Taker? But yeah, Taker. So this is a very cool DVD. I definitely love watching that. Then you have SmackDown, the 3-disc set, which is very cool. Lenticular, very cool. Cool look at the back of it. D, I know you'll really appreciate this, The Rise and Fall of ECW. Oh my God, top 50 incidents in wrestling history. Very cool. Mae Young, such a beautiful lady. When she, I mean, even as she got older, but she was very beautiful when she was younger. This is when John Cena put the Big Show and Edge on his shoulders. The coconut incident with Jimmy Fly's Snooker. Very cool. Cool look at the back of it. Stone Cold always getting arrested. The Big Show slamming the Undertaker through the ring. I got a couple more, then we're going to move on. This is for anybody in Texas. This is the triumph and tragedy of world-class wrestling, WCCW. Now, if you look on this front cover, out of the brothers, only one survived. And it's about 5 brothers. Big Barry died, too. So, very cool. That's out of Texas, Dallas, Texas. And then one of my favorite, the Attitude Era. Was this Volume 1 or Volume 2? I think this is Volume 1. So it's very cool. Attitude Era was the best era in wrestling. I don't care what anybody says. You just never knew what was going to happen. It was just an awesome time to be a wrestling fan. Then when you want to be a wrestling purist and a wrestling traditionalist, this is the way to go. This is the AWA. This is out of Minnesota, Minneapolis. That is where Ric Flair is originally from. And Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. That's where he's originally from. And then the last one is the Attitude Era Volume 2. This is all matches. This is very cool. I definitely love this. And yeah, there you have it. Awesome sauce. All right, so let's get into some comics. You ready? All right, let's go. Now, since me and D actually collect action figures of Funko Pops, I had to definitely throw this one in. Well, D collects mostly Funko Pops. This is my die-cast Captain Phasma. So this is very cool. It's actually very heavy. You know, die-cast is very heavy and very cool. Yeah, this Captain Phasma is absolutely awesome. Gorgeous and beautiful. So, cool look at the back of it. It's a part of the Elite series, and yeah, awesome. And since we're on the part of what really got me into comics, this character right here, this is my beginning and all. This is my favorite hero, Wolverine. This is a cool, like graphic novel. I'm trying to open it while I'm actually holding the camera. But this is very cool. As you can see, it comes with claw marks on the side. And I bought this for about, maybe $6 or $7 with shipping from Amazon, shipping included. And this is a brief, not brief, but this is the files on my favorite hero, who is Wolverine. This is what is his name? Not David. Is it David Mack or Mark Brooks? David Mack. That's the David Mack watercolor that I actually bought from him when I went to Dragon Con. So very cool. So let's open it and see what they have. You even have a classified file right here, which is very awesome from Shield. I hate letting my books even open like that. This came inside to kind of separate the file from the red from getting messed up. Let's just flip through the pages and see what we got in here. All right. A lot of people don't know that Wolverine was actually meant to be a real mutated Wolverine at first. And then I have this, the What If Wolverine versus Weapon X. But yeah, he was supposed to be a mutated, actually a mutated Wolverine, which is very weird. I definitely want to get this one. This is What If Wolverine was Lord of the Vampires. Definitely want to get that. And everybody knows this Holy Grail right over here. Wolverine and the Hulk. Just some awesome what ifs in the back. Brief history, healing factor. This is when he actually beat up one of the Shi'ar Empire's, like Sabretooth looking guy, and actually took his costume. And then what was cool, when X-23 got introduced, she actually wore this this type of outfit. But that was when Wolverine versus the Shi'ar Empire, or the X-Men versus Shi'ar Empire. Wolverine beat him up and took his clothes because he was naked. I actually have this iconic cover in the dungeon. This is a very iconic cover, very nice. So yeah, but this is my beginning and end all. I love Wolverine, Mr. Sinister. A lot of people take this picture right here and put what's his name? Emperor Thrawn from Star Wars. They always take that and make that into him. Mr. Sinister and Thrawn kind of look alike. Thrawn is just blue, if you know what I'm talking about. Him and Deathstrike, Yoriko. Silver Samurai. I forget his name. Roundhouse. I think I actually have this one in the collection. Just a very, very cool look at the history of Wolverine. I'm actually watching Terminator in the background. Kitty Pryde, Jean, Miss Marvel, Jubilee. Just awesome sauce. Awesome, awesome. Him and versus the Hulk. Colossus. All right. That's what I'm reading right now. Let's get into some comics. Let's get into some more comics. All right, let me show you some cool comics. They got Deathstroke. Another Deathstroke. I forgot who I gave the second one away to. I think I gave it to my boy Leonard Hudson. You got Defenders. David Mack cover. Or is it Mark Brooks? Yeah, it's Mark Brooks. And I think I gave that away to my brother, Leonard Hudson. Dr. Aphra, #1. I had 2 copies of this. I gave it away. Very cool book. We just talked about this very cool Doctor Strange. Very cool Doctor Strange. Doctor Who, first American Doctor. Doom 2099. Yeah, I'm just down here filing these away in the dungeon. Droids, very cool, #2. I definitely want to get #1. Big Star Wars fan. Earth 2, Solomon Grundy on the front. Earth 2 Solomon Grundy. Defenders, number 101. Death Blow. I gave my second copy away in the contest. Deathlock. First, I think his name is like Collins or something. The Black Deathlock. Deathlock number 1. See, Marvel used to, they still do that. They release number 1s, but the first appearance is actually in a totally different book. So this is very cool. Deathlock number 1. Deathlock Special. Deathlock Special. Deathlock, Fantastic Four and Wolverine. Deathlock versus Punisher. Very cool. Some very cool runs. So we also have some Deathmates. Very cool. First Gen 13. Another Doom 2099. Didn't realize I had that. Doom from Image Comics. Very cool, Doctor Strange. And we have Dark Horse Presents. So these I know I've shown in some videos, you know, but I'm just filing them away in the dungeon. There's another Deathmate, in case you, it's very cool. Deathlock versus Ghost Rider. Yeah, very cool. And so, once again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. Hey, D, you keep doing your thing, man. I really admire you. You're such a cool big brother in the comic book community. I think that you're awesome. Very much awesome sauce. Remember, words of wisdom. Focus on the ones that show you love. And on the ones that don't show you love, hey, we're just going to keep on rolling without them. One thing that D said I forgot to do was to give a shout out to some channels. So obviously, of course, I like to give a shout out to you, D, who Go To Geeks. It's just so many of you guys. L Comic Book Customs, I think is his name. That's another brother that I recently acquired. Gomez. It's just so many of you guys. My boy Leonard. 17K Hudson, Comic Book Boys, Paul Acosta, JP Flash. I'm gonna leave some people out, so I know you guys just don't get upset. You know, Tom Ryan. You know, it's just so many of you cool guys. But hey, that's all I can remember off the top of my head. Lindsay's Knick-Knack Geeked Out comments, Joseph Book Reviews, Horror Man Comics. Just all kind of channels. That's very cool. You know, I haven't seen Don the Doctor in a while either. I kind of miss that guy. But I pray that you guys be successful in everything that you do. You know, put your hands on turns to go. And I will catch you girls and guys later. Thanks, D, for having this contest. Be safe out there. Peace.